Hi, I'm Kathy Slattengren from Priceless Parenting, and today we're going to look at what do you do when your kids hit someone. Did you just take the quiz on the website? Let's take a look at what some of those options are. You could hit your child back. You could yell at your child. You could validate your child's feelings, but not the behavior, followed by a consequence. You could lecture your child about the problems with hitting. Give a warning: if you hit again, you're going to sit. Ignore it. Or make your child apologize. Which would you do? Let's take a look at each of the options, and then we'll look at the one that's going to work the best for helping your child learn from his or her poor choice. All right. You could hit your child back. That kind of teaches them that hitting is okay. You never want to model behavior you don't want your child repeating. So let's not do that one. You could yell at your child. You can, and when you yell, your child's attention tends to focus on you and your out of control behavior, not on their behavior, what they did wrong, and what they might want to do differently in the future. You could lecture your child about the problems with hitting. You can always give a lecture. That tends to get your child to tune out and not focus again on their own behavior. Give a warning. You can give a warning, but for something like hitting, where hitting is wrong each and every time, giving a warning just sends the message that you can get by with it until I'm counting to 3, or I'm giving you 5 warnings, and then you can't hit. Ignore it. Yeah, we could pretend we didn't see it. That sends the unsaid message that it's okay to hit. We could make our child apologize. You say you're sorry. That kind of teaches our kids how to lie. If your child truly isn't sorry, then forcing them to say they're sorry is just hollow words that don't really have any meaning. All right, so what can you do that might work better? You could start by validating your child's feelings, because their feelings are always okay, but their behavior in this case was not okay. And then following up with some sort of consequence, something that makes some repairs to the damage they've done. So how might that look? Well, I might say, validate my child's feelings by saying, you were angry that it was his turn to play with the truck. Then I'm going to remind them of the expectations. Even though you're angry, it's not okay to hit someone. Our rule is if you hit, you sit. Then I could guide my child to sitting down, saying, you're welcome to come back as soon as you can play without hitting. Then when my child does come back, I want to say, I'm glad you decided to join us. We missed you. Without reinforcing and giving them a little mini lecture about why they were having to sit down. Okay, so that's one way I could handle it. Especially works well with younger children. With a little bit older child or child where I want them to start doing more of their own thinking, I want to help them think through a solution. Again, I would start with validating their feelings. Saying something like, you were angry, it was his turn to play with the truck. Then I'm going to remind the child of my expectations. Even though you're angry, it's not okay to hit someone. Chris is crying now. What can you do to fix the problem? Now I'm going to have to pause and let my child see what my child's going to come up with for a solution. And I may have to give some prompts, ask some more questions to kind of get them thinking about what possible solutions there might be. What could you do to make Chris feel better? What are you going to do next time when you want to use the truck and Chris has it? The reason I want to get my kid thinking about the solutions instead of me just providing the consequence is that when they do the thinking, their brain connections are getting wired together. When I'm just telling them what to do, then I'm just reinforcing my own connections. And whenever possible, I want my kid doing more of the thinking than I'm doing. For more parenting ideas, check out pricelessparenting.com.